the most natural fauna. After hearing all the possible meats we just mentioned, you probably suspect that Cameroon is home to some very confusing wildlife, right?
No.
But if the viper and crocodile's meat have surprised you, then you're in for some more surprises, because Cameroon has many animals of the savannah to showcase. Among them are elephants, giraffes, hippos, cheetahs, buffaloes, antelopes, and even
Cameroon has one of the highest populations of elephants in the world. Yeah.
And I've never actually seen like an elephant physically.
I've never seen it physically too. But there are a lot of them, like in the national park. Welcome back to another reaction video. Ladies and gentlemen, you have waited for this video like forever.
Yes.
You have always asked us to do a video about our country, Cameroon.
Yeah.
So today is about Cameroon. Beautiful places you can visit in Cameroon.
Yeah.
Our history, our culture is in this video.
And a lot more.
And a lot
You are
more.
going to learn a lot more because we are going to be chipping a lot more because we know.
We can talk more with this one. Let's go.
Cameroon is a state located below Nigeria and Chad, bordering the Atlantic Ocean. The country has...
Please, we have always asked you to comment and say what you think. This time around, ask whatever question you have.
Right?
We have you. We are there in the comments to reply. Ah, beautiful country.
Cameroon is a state located below Nigeria and Chad, bordering the Atlantic Ocean. The country has known a colonial past of several decades, but this has not prevented it from keeping its traditions and its atypical culture. And since its independence on January 1st, 1960, Cameroon has remained a land of sharing and a place of diversity.
French Cameroon got their independence in January 1960, and English Cameroon got their independence in 1961. So
That's a difference. Oh.
Yeah, so we have like a difference of 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah. So we had like the reunification referendum in 1972.
Ooh.
Yes. So that's why we celebrate 20th May.
Every year.
Yeah.
And a place of diversity. If you're not sure why we say such a thing, well, stay until the end of the video and you would know 10 interesting facts about Cameroon.
Yes.
Now, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Let's get into it. All of Africa in one country. At least that's the reputation Cameroon has had for quite some time.
Yeah.
Why is that? The reason is quite simple. This country concentrates a bit of everything that the continent has to offer, both in terms of geographical diversity and culture. It is estimated that 250 ethnic groups live in the country, hence its nickname, Africa in Miniature.
People call us Africa in miniature, but here in Cameroon, we call our country the continent. Le continent. Le continent, okay? So we call our country the continent because we have all the climates of Africa, all the foods of Africa, and almost every culture in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think there's really a lot of culture in Cameroon.
We have a lot here. So it just makes sense to call us Africa in miniature, but we call ourselves the continent.
This diversity does not stop at ethnic differences. There's also an important religious mix. The country is home to both a Christian community, which represents 40% of the population, a Muslim community that represents 20%, while another 20% are animists. In addition, there's a linguistic diversity, with a French-speaking as well as an English-speaking population. It's simple.
Just like Canada, we speak both English and French in Cameroon, right? Ici au Cameroun, on parle le français et l'anglais.
Anglais aussi.
Oui, mais yeah, you want to say
But
something?
I mean, for the French speaking, it's 80%, right?
Yeah, 80% speak French and
20% speak English. So we speak English.
Yeah, and so generally, we have 10 provinces like Canada. Two of them speak English and the rest of the 8 speak French officially, right? But every document in Cameroon is both English and French.
French.
Yeah, just like Canada. And so you can see your country start with CA, Canada, and we start with CA, Cameroon. And we both speak English and French, colonized by both Britain and France.
Oh, we have a lot in common.
You just have to look at a map to
And then
Some people come in the comment section and be like, we are family. Of
Yeah.
course, we are family.
And Western Canada is more English and Eastern Canada is more
more
French.
French.
Just like in Cameroon, Western Cameroon is more English and Eastern Cameroon is more French.
French.
Yeah.
You see, I said it. I told you.
I told y'all, we have something going on here.
understand that diversity is an integral part of the country. It starts with the landscape. In the north, there are desert banks, then come the savannas, the high plateaus, up to Mount Cameroon, which culminates at 4,100 meters of altitude near the coast. Cameroon has also beautiful tropical beaches. Before moving into the south of the country, which is home to the deep equatorial forest.
Yeah.
Nature itself seems to want some diversity for Cameroon, and that is all to its advantage. True culinary
Yeah, all of this here, these are our foods, right? You see,
See.
that,
Achu.
yeah, that's
Achu
achu.
soup.
Yeah, I see achu there. I also see that's konjac. Yeah.
Conchop here with chicken.
Yeah, I see here this other one to the left is bouillon.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah, and that what we call pepper soup. And yeah, and then there are other few other things there.
discoveries. You thought you had seen and tasted everything in terms of cuisine, right?
That's my
Well,
favorite.
unless you have already tasted
This street food, like 5 minutes walk away from here, you will see ladies beside the road at this time.
At this time, 8
grilling,
PM?
yeah, grilling fish and selling. Right, they either sell it with fried plantain like that, or they sell it with
With baton.
baton is ground cassava that has been made to ferment, and then they tie it in natural leaves and
And
boil
cook
it.
it.
Yeah, so that's what we call baton. Ah.
Cameroonian recipes, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You
If
ain't
you
seen
can
nothing
easily
yet.
and inexpensively feast
Oh, yeah.
This is what we call bruschette, and also called soya.
Is this
Bruschette is in French. This is soya, right? And so they that like is either pork meat, or it is beef, or it
Yeah.
is chicken
Yes.
that has been cut in small slices, spiced up, and then grilled on fire.
some franc? Did they sang?
Yeah,
C'est
100
pas
francs.
50
I don't know
even.
how much 100 francs converts to Canadian dollars, but
Think
I
it
think
can
about
be
400 francs is
kind of-
equal to $1 Canadian dollar. Yeah. So yes, these are our street food. We have a culture of street foods here. Most of it is sold in the evening, as from 5 p.m.
PM
to
and
10
above,
p.m.
yeah.
Yes.
everywhere in the country, it is quite possible to make amazing culinary discoveries. We're not talking about simple strange spices or sweet and salty mixtures, but about the ingredients
This one is beef meat that has been like boiled and like
They roasted?
I
They
think
don't know.
I think Canadians will call it something like tomahawk, like, or steak. Yeah, something like steak. They will tie it in a plastic and then like put it in an oven. But in this case, they are not putting it in an oven. They put it on top of the fire. It's going to cook it for all the juice to come out,
Then add some small granite oil on top.
and then put some dry spices on it. And then when you come, you give your own price. You can
$500, $1.
yeah. So you can give $1, $2, and they cut your own quantity out of the big slice, and then you take and go.
It's so nice. I love this.
You could just stand there and eat it with some pig sticks. Ah,
the ingredients themselves. For example, it is possible to eat snakes in
okra.
Cameroon. Yep, that's
curry.
right. But that's not all. It is also possible to eat monitor lizards, a common reptile species, as well as crocodile meat with another animal just as tasty, termites.
Oh,
And if you think this is-
I eat termite.
We used to eat termites as kids, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we used to go look for them. These are termites, seriously.
You mostly see them very early in the morning.
Yeah, or when rain is falling. When rain is falling.
As well as crocodile meat with another animal just as tasty, termites.
Yeah, we used to
Yeah,
go look for them
this-
in the morning. Like when rain is falling in the evening, we could
Yeah, you
actually
can
catch
just
a lot of them.
yes,
and
you
eat.
can just maybe suspect that it will come out in the morning.
Yeah.
In the morning, my grandmother will come and wake us up. That people should go and catch it.
Then you
You
fry
see, we
it.
go left, right. Oh,
And then you catch it, and then you remove the feathers, and then you fry it. And then
fry,
just kind
fry.
of fry.
Put
and
some
then
salty there. Oh,
salt and
gee,
eat.
gee, gee.
I'm telling you, it reminds us of a lot because it's been really long. I've not eaten this.
Yeah, me
Extremely
too,
long.
me
More
too.
than 10 years gone.
I think me is
And if you think this is a joke or something dangerous, it's not. If you can find a good restaurant, the Cameroonian chefs will know how to cook these animals with brilliance so that you will not have the slightest problem of digestion.
Honestly, living in Cameroon, I've never seen this one, right? This one, it seems to be an alligator or a crocodile.
It seems like a crocodile.
It looks like an
Brilliance
alligator.
so that you will not
Alligators have smaller mouths and they're longer.
Yeah,
It looks
like a
alligator.
crocodile really mouth is really bigger than
bigger
this.
than alligators. mouth.
I've never really seen this one.
I've
face to
never
face.
seen it though. Though I wouldn't eat it though.
have the slightest problem of digestion. As for the taste, well, it depends on what you are used to. You should know that in Cameroon, viper
snake,
meat
snake.
Yeah,
was
I told you that people eat snakes here.
Yeah.
The other day I
I've
saw a
never
guy.
eaten snake.
I don't want to eat it.
a dish of nobility. Don't be offended at the idea of
That's
tasting
a lot
it.
of meat.
The most natural fauna. After hearing all the possible meats we just mentioned, you probably suspect that Cameroon is home to some very confusing wildlife, right?
No.
But if the viper and crocodile's meat have surprised you, then you're in for some more surprises, because Cameroon has many animals of the savannah to showcase. Among them are elephants, giraffes, hippos, cheetahs, buffaloes, antelopes, and even
Cameroon has one of the highest populations of elephants in the world. Yeah,
And I've never actually seen like an elephant physically.
I've never seen it physically too, but there are a lot of them, like in the national park, like Waza National Park and stuff like that. And then these big cats.
and even packs of lions. In addition, even though they can be seen on classic safaris, Cameroon is one of the very few countries in the world to have gorillas in their natural habitat. Unfortunately, due to human activity such as poaching and ivory hunting, nearly 70% of these animals are killed. The country is trying to set up protected areas, hoping that these will be effective in preventing the extinction of some species.
Yeah.
The country's economic sectors. Here we go on a subject very specific to the country, since it is its economic activity. This is what makes the country live, and it should not be neglected in this video. Thus, Cameroon has natural agricultural resources that are not lacking in exploitation. The most exported agricultural products of the country are bananas, cocoa,
Bananas.
coffee.
That's what my
Okay.
father exports. Cocoa family. This is what my father does. I myself, a few times a year, I go help my father in the farm. This is what we work.
Yes.
You have to clear the farm. You have to
Planting.
You have to plant it, let it grow. You harvest.
Reggae.
Yes. You harvest. You crack the cocoa pods, and then you remove the seeds, ferment them, and dry them.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you get to sell them.
Coffee, cotton,
Yes.
or honey. Another exploitation that brings
Yes, we sell the best honey in the world.
Yes.
It's coming from one subdivision in our country called Oko. It's called Oko white honey. It is solid. It's not even like liquid. When you put it, it's solid. You really need a knife to remove it out of the bottle, or you heat it a bit.
So sweet.
It's almost like it's sandy. It like there's no sand there, but it kind of produces the grrr
I
sound.
like that sound.
Yeah.
I just over like it.
That's the one that we actually
I like
Oko
it.
produces it. Yeah, and it's white, like white honey. Actually, white is produced only in the northwest region of Cameroon.
Our region.
Another
Yeah.
exploitation that brings wealth to the country is the mining industry.
Yeah,
Because
in
of
the
its
east.
geological activity, well represented by Mount Cameroon, for example, the country is home to iron,
So they now see why when we are seeing their cities, we are like, wow. Look
Yeah.
at our own. The cities.
Like then they're talking about Cameroon, you don't get to see those cities and stuff
those
like
beautiful
that.
cities that you be like screaming, wow.
Yes, and things.
Just look at this, and where that girl was standing and carrying water. That's us.
No, they're extracting gold.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that in a mine. You made where these girls are working, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a mine.
Oh, okay.
It's a gold mine, and it's very dangerous work because they're dealing with things like mercury,
Mm-hmm.
and they spend a lot of time in dirty water like this. It's not safe for them.
Every day.
Yeah. sometimes children get to do this kind of work for some rogue people, and those kind of places also have like no work safety. Yeah.
The country is home to iron, cobalt, nickel, marble, and even diamond mines. In fact, mining companies in Vancouver and Toronto believe that Cameroon will
Wow,
be
how did the man know that we do videos about Canada?
Toronto, Vancouver.
Toronto.
a major mining country in the years to come. Finally, the other area in which Cameroon is playing a major role is the oil industry. Fuels such as crude oil and gas are coveted and add economic value to the country. A recognized heritage. For this fact number 5, let's talk a little bit about Cameroon's heritage. 2 Cameroonian sites are on the UNESCO World Heritage List, which is a major asset for this country. The first site in question is the Ja Wildlife Reserve, which is also one of the largest rainforests in Africa, covering 5,000 square kilometers. That's big.
5,000 square kilometers is almost 1.2 million acres of land.
Bigger than Luxembourg. The other recognized site is the Sanga Trinational. This park is also dedicated to nature preservation on the border of the Congo and the Central African Republic. However, there are many other places that are worth a visit, such as the Bafut Chiefdom. This place is a
Bafut Chiefdom. You know Bafut, right?
Yes, I know Bafut now. I even have friends from Bafut.
Yeah. So this is the Bafut Chiefdom, and it's not far from our hometown of Bamenda. It's about like $1 to go there. Yeah. My brother's school here, since he's in the seminary, their seminary is in this place. It's a village though, not a town.
Seminary boy.
that are worth a visit, such as the Bafut Chiefdom. This place is a microstate governed by a decree of 1977 once the era of colonialism was over. Today, the country still has several dozens of them, although they are losing their real influence, often to the benefit of mayors. The Cameroonian national football or soccer team. If there's one more thing that makes Cameroon proud, it is its national football or soccer team. This country is often talked about for its national soccer team, nicknamed the Indomitable Lions. It is the first African country to have reached the quarterfinals of the World Cup. This happened in 1990 when the team was selected by Valerie Nepomniachtchi. Scoring 2 goals against England, Cameroon failed to equalize before the final whistle and found themselves losing by 3 goals. At that time, the team's captain was the famous Stephen Tatal. Tatal died in July 2020, leaving the entire country in mourning for its iconic right-back defensive player.
We are a football country. People know that around the world. Don't play with that. That every corner there's a soccer football team going on. There's a soccer football match. Even today I spoke with my mom and they were going for a football match.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I know this guy. Idrisu. 2010.
Idris.
Yeah.
Since then, the national Cameroonian team has yet to make a name for itself, but could perhaps welcome some talent in the future.
This is our capital city.
Yaoundé.
The tall building you see is the Ministry of Higher Education.
In town.
Yeah. And this other building by the left is the Prime Minister's office.
Ooh.
Yes.
Capital city with a variety of people. It is often said that Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon, is the city of civil servants. In fact,
this is downtown. This is our downtown here. And we have the biggest round point in West Africa. And this is it on the screen.
Yeah.
And you look at many companies are down there. And if you're sending us mail to Cameroon, this is where we go get it.
Yes.
The funny building you see by your right is called Post Central, with the Central Post Office. Right? It was created in 1930 and it still works till this day. So if you want to send us something, you can send it to Post Central. We give you our name, we give you our number, we send it there.
Yeah, and we go collect it from there.
Yeah.
We don't have those things like your box, PO box in front of your door that they can get. No, we
they
don't have
deliver
it.
mail to your house.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you look over there where you see Kojeni in the background. That area is called Avenue Kennedy. Kennedy Avenue, named by the American President John F. Kennedy. And that is the place where the highest pickpocketing happen in our country.
There's a lot of them.
If you are there, you're not very vigilant, all your stuff is gone.
You might come out from there without your dress.
Oh my God, yeah.
One can recognize them by their suits. So far, no problem.
Hold on. He said something.
Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon, it is the city of civil servants. In fact, one can recognize them by their suits.
Yaoundé is the city of civil servants, and one can recognize them by their suits. Right? We always make fun of people wearing suits in our city because we say most of the time the most useless people in our city, they'll put on suits. Yeah, and they act very important. They act as though they are some government employees.
Yeah.
And they're basically nobody.
Like really nobody.
Yeah, so I don't know. This person is giving total facts about our city.
One can recognize them by their suits.
Yep.
So far, no problem. However, if you were told that in the city of Yaoundé, everyone is a little afraid of everyone else, you might have trouble understanding. However,
we told you about our city, right? Look at in our city. Dirty roads.
Capital city.
I have passed in this place several times.
See. Oh God. Where?
this is indeed the case. In the capital, people generally keep to themselves for fear of running into someone close to a high-ranking person.
That's in Tropicana, right?
No, it's not in Tropicana. That's downtown. When you pass that place, when you're going to Omisport. When you pass this place, you go up to, it's a place around Omisport there. It's not Tropicana yet.
Okay. I was still like Tropicana.
No, it's in Omisport. But why, besides where you have the national football stadium.
Yeah.
Person, be it a neighbor, a relative, or an uncle. This is the reason why you can hear people say, "Do you know who I am?" during a collision in the street. On the other hand, and if the city can be frequented by high-ranking people, it is necessary to know that the pickpockets roam and represent a public stake. They are very discreet and use blades to cut the seams of the pockets and recover their contents. Sometimes some pickpockets manage to sell to a person their own phone that they have just stolen. As you can see, the contrast between the different social classes is very pronounced in Cameroon. Cameroonian fabrics.
Yes.
Let's move on to the eighth fact with a traditional object of Cameroon, the fabric. It is important to know that Cameroon is divided into 10 distinct regions. Each of them has different cultures, and these cultures themselves have traditional costumes. An example of this is the Kaba and Sanja along the coastal region. The men
It's not Kaba, it's Kaba. Right? It's not Kaba.
Kabe.
It's Kaba. Kaba.
The men wear the Sanja and the women wear the Kaba. In the northwest of Cameroon,
This is our traditional dress.
Yeah.
If you see this anywhere in the world, it's from the northwest region of Cameroon.
Northwest region.
Very recognizable. Extremely.
Yeah.
And
worldwide.
all of it is always done by hand. You don't do it, you don't use machines. All of those dresses are done with the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're heavy, expensive.
Very, very
the
heavy.
Togu and Atogu are worn. Behind these fabrics, there's a real history of tradition. This tradition comes from the missionaries who brought Christianity to Cameroon, not appreciating to see Cameroonians dressed poorly. The Christians encouraged them to wear loincloths to hide their nudity. Time did its work, and Cameroonians eventually adapted these fabrics. Today, these outfits have evolved so that they vary from region to region. Traditional music.
Yeah.
Since ancient times, traditional music has been the means of commemorating the facts and events that have marked a family, an ethnic group, or people during its life. The music of Cameroon is no exception and is therefore rich in sound and vibrations.
This is our traditional drum music too, right? The people play it, and you see the circle they put in the middle there is very traditional. You can't walk into that circle if you are not being initiated to do that.
Rich in sound and vibrations. one can notice the use of instruments such as vet, the tam-tam, the drum, the balafon, and many other forms of percussions. Nowadays, as everywhere in the world, the opening of the country and the new technologies have ended up having their influence on the Cameroonian musical universe, so much so that this music is proudly represented throughout the world, between tradition and modernity. Yannick Noah fits this description perfectly. Yes, the former tennis player of French and Cameroonian origin has been successful in the world of music with a variety of styles. Other icons of Cameroonian music are Charlotte Dipanda, Manu Dibango, or Ben and Grace Deka, whose favorite music field is Makossa, a popular music style. The Cameroonian flag explained. The three colors of the flag are the Pan-African colors. The green represents the southern equatorial forest of Cameroon, progress and the hope of a rich and prosperous Cameroon. The golden yellow represents the sun, wealth, durability, soil and savanna of the country.
Okay.
The last band is red and symbolizes authority and the link between the different regions of the country. Finally, the gold star, placed in the middle of the flag, represents the union of the country, which acts as a single, strong and indivisible state. The meaning of this flag is therefore very rich and evokes the deep values of the country.
Yes.
There you have it, folks. You have now learned 10 facts about Cameroon. Which fact surprised you the most?
Yeah.
Tell us your impressions in the comments. If you like this video and if it impressed you, show us by putting a like and subscribing to our Africa Revealed channel. On that note, we hope to see you soon in our new videos. Bless.
Bless. Another fact is that Cameroon has the most beautiful presidency in Africa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Another fact is that we have the second longest serving president and the oldest president in the world.
That was supposed to be like the first fact.
Yes. Yeah, you wanted to say something.
No, I just wanted to say that this is our country and we are ready for questions, right?
Yes.
We'll be in the comment section to answer all your questions.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Bye.
And I think if this video kind of do well,
We will go for more.
yeah, we'll go for more. But if it does poorly, it's not our
Bye.
fault. Bye.